Welcome back to the Food and Drink Chronicles. I'm Teddy. Can you believe it's been 2 years since we first bought the Ooni oven? It's unbelievable how much time flies, but anyways, I want to show you what the state of the Ooni oven looks like, so stay tuned. Alright, so I have to move this over to one of my old flower beds and leave it up here, but this has experienced a little bit of wear and tear, so the strap that goes around here did come off. The elasticity is no longer there, but for the most part, it's holding up together. So I just gotta take it out and see what it looks like. All right, let's take off the cover and see what it looks like. So again, the elasticity is out on the cover. Man, this thing has been in the elements. It survived the summer heat here in Texas. Damn. Still locks in place pretty good. One thing to note, always take off the top before you start cooking, because otherwise smoke is not going to come out. All right, let's see what it looks like on the inside. Not too bad. A little filthy. It's gonna rust, of course, so that's just normal. Maybe a little bit of cobwebbing. But otherwise, not too shabby. Take off the lid here. Yeah, you gotta get those ashes out. It looks like nothing has managed to live in here, so that's good. And the top, as dirty as it is, still in pretty good shape for the most part. A little bit of rust coming up though around here, but hopefully that's not too bad for it. All right, let's take out the stone, see what that looks like. Need a spatula. All right, got my handy dandy little spatula. I'm gonna take this stone out. The only reason why I'm taking it out is to get all this particles off of here, okay? So you can take maybe like a damp cloth and just get all this off, but I don't recommend using a scraper or anything that's abrasive because it will scratch your stone, which I've done that, and I do have a couple scratches on my stone. So definitely steer away from doing that. By the way, guys, if I'm doing this wrong, please let me know in the comments section if there's a better way to do this, but this is just how I do it. Yeah, there could be a better way. All right, well, while that's out, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my charcoal out of here. Let's see what that looks like. Pretty dirty. Wondering if the ambient temperature gauge still works. Let's give it a try. It still works. All right, so that's what the Ooni oven looks like. It's held up under the elements very, very well. So this pizza is mostly a 2-year review on how the Ooni's been working for us. So we've been using it for a long time, and I gotta say, like, we take it out, I would say about every quarter we take it out, we make pizza, but I try to make pizza whenever it's nice and cool outside, because believe me, we live in Texas, and it gets really, really hot. But what we started doing was we started making the Poolish. So there's a channel we watch from a guy called Vito, and I'll link him in the description down below. But he makes Poolish, and he has a very descriptive video on how to make it. So I'm not gonna show you how to make it, but I will show you some B-roll on what we were doing. And it was a lot of effort. Like, you have to, like, you know, mix the dough. There's some things you have to do overnight. He let it sit overnight several times. And then, you know, basically this morning we took it out. We had to roll it up into balls, and we had to leave it out for another 2 hours. It's a lot of work trying to make this Poolish. But yeah, check out that video. The guy's really awesome. He knows how to make this dough very well. But primarily we're just seeing how the oven is holding up. Just a couple things I do want to say about the upkeep of the oven. It actually doesn't take that much work. But like you were seeing in the intro of the video, yeah, things have started to fall apart a little bit. I may need a new cover for it eventually. But I mean, that's to be expected because again, we've had it for 2 years. It's been under the elements for quite a while and it's been a really hot year. But we're gonna get into making this pizza right now and we're gonna see how well it cooks and if that oven is really holding up. So right now I got the fire going and it's a pretty big fire that I built. Oh, it's ready. Alexa, stop. So the dough's ready, but like I said, I got the fire started. It's a pretty big fire, but we're gonna get to making this pizza right now. So my first pizza right out of the gate didn't go so well. So I'm bringing in the expert. This is the aftermath. We made cheesy bread, we made pepperoni pizza, we made what we call the armadillo, which is one they used to have here at a bar called Pine House, which is beer and pizza. All this is really good. So we made amazing pizzas with this. All right, so as I was making this video, I was trying to learn how to make pizza myself, and I gotta say, it's not easy, and it actually made me learn something about this oven. So if you are considering buying this oven, the Ooni oven, which can be converted to propane, but I was using it with wood and fire. Well, if you're using it with wood and fire, it's really gonna take 2 people to make the pizzas because somebody has to keep an eye on that fire while somebody's making the pizzas. The dough is a very long process to make. If you want to do it simpler, you can always buy pre-made dough. We get it from Aldi, which is much easier, much quicker to do. It does have to sit out for a little bit because it does come a little bit frozen. But other than that, I think if you want to do this on your own, like just make the pizzas on your own and not have to worry about that oven, maybe put the propane accessory on there and let that do the job because it's a heck of a process when you're trying to keep track of the wood and the coal to make sure it's heating properly. But it was a lot of fun getting to make all these pizzas. We made some really good ones. I enjoyed them a lot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and hopefully this gives you an idea of how this Ooni is still working even after 2 years. I think it's doing great. It's an awesome pizza maker. We like using it. Definitely when it's cold outside too. So you don't want to use this thing in the heat of the summer. But that's it. Food and Drink Chronicles out. All right, this is the aftermath of after making the pizza. So just know that your kitchen is going to become a complete disaster after you're done making these pizzas. This kitchen was pretty clean, but now it's a mess, but totally worth it.